This is parliamentary dictation with speed of 80 words per minute taken from Progressive Shorthand Monthly, February 2025. Taken exercise 23. Back. Please like, share and subscribe. Ready. The working class and their leaders have been among the foremost in urging the expansion of the public sector and the nationalization of key sectors of the economy. The government and the public are therefore entitled to expect of workers in public enterprises greater devotion and dedication to work than has been so far evident. I must admit that there is scope for the improvement of communication between management and workers in public enterprises. I do not think that it is enough to give workers representation merely on the boards of management. We need to involve them more intimately in the problems of the enterprises at various levels. We constantly hear of the need to check the concentration of economic power in the hands of a few in the private sector. I believe that by far the most effective means of checking these trends is to enlarge the role of the public sector and to upgrade its efficiency. Para the formidable managerial problems of the public sector need immediate attention, but the acceptance of a greater measure of discipline and dedication on the part of labor in public enterprises is also an essential element in our strategy to make the public sector the pace setter in our economy. It is hardly necessary to remind you that labor is a major participant in the productive process, and the quality and intensity of its efforts are critical in increasing the rate of growth, production, and therefore of investment in the economy. The demands for higher wages and other benefits by organized labor are understandable, but these have to be pursued within a policy framework which pays due regard to the general state of the economy and the interests of the unemployed. In a country like ours, where there are millions of unemployed and underemployed, what is needed is a fair distribution of opportunities for gainful employment. Para. In this sense, the employed, particularly in the organized sector, who enjoy a measure of special security, should recognize that in our country to be employed is in itself a privilege. Hence, they should not merely seek unilateral gains for themselves, but should also have some compassion for those who are willing to work yet are unable to do so because of the comparatively low rate of capital formation. I am sure that trade unions will interpret their responsibilities in this wider sense and work to secure for the employed as well as the prospective labor an increasing equitable share of progressively rising national product. Our country has gone through a very difficult period, but there is every indication that we are poised for rapid advance. Stop.